Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Let me start by extending my deepest, heartfelt happy birthday wishes to my dear friend, Rebbe and teacher, Reb Sarah Leah Mazel Tov. I want to add special happy birthday wishes from my wife, Irma, and my children. And you know, Reb Sarah Leah, you're blessed by God to be born in the month of Adar, the month of joy. Reb Shlomo would add, Adar also means strong. And you know, you have that strength of joy about you. I don't think I've ever spoken to you where you didn't leave a smile on my face at some point in our conversation. And you know, I remember back in the good old days when you were the Rebbe of the prisons, and you would travel far and wide to bring joy to people who desperately needed it. And of course, the amazing, brilliant community that you created in Ruach HaMidbar. And I have observed the tremendous joy that this community celebrates God and spirituality and life with. I want to bless you and Reb Allen and the entire community to continue being a strong, powerful voice for simcha, for joy. The world desperately needs it right now. But most especially, I want to bless you, Reb Sarah Leah, and Stephen and Shlomo and your entire family to always be surrounded by simcha, by strength of simcha, infinite simcha. And you know, this year especially, the power of simcha is illustrated in the most unusual way, because this year we have 2 months of Adar. We have a double dose of simcha, because it's a Jewish leap year. Let me for a second just explain the meaning, the technical meaning of a Jewish leap year, and then I think we will learn a very deep, profound message that underlies that technical meaning. But basically, we're commanded to count our months after the moon. We follow the lunar calendar. So every 29 and a half days approximately, a new moon is born. So therefore, every Jewish month will either have 29 or 30 days. If you multiply that times 12, you'll have 354 days, which is the lunar year. The challenge there is that we're also commanded to celebrate the holidays seasonally. Pesach has to always be in the spring. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Simchas Torah has to always be in the fall. And that's achieved through the solar calendar, which is 365 days. That means we lose every year about 11 days. So over the course of 3 years, we lose about 33 days. So every 3 years, we add a second month of Adar to help close that gap. And therefore, we stay in sync with the solar calendar and yet follow each month based on the lunar calendar. But I think the deeper message here is that if the sun and the moon aren't aligned properly, if our natural way is not properly connected, the true repair, the true tikkun, is not just having simcha, but extra simcha, double joy, powerful joy. And you know, I think the world right now desperately needs that extra simcha, that powerful joy, that double joy, because the world is not aligned properly right now. The world needs a lot of fixing. And I think each and every one of us, if we strive to connect to that extra simcha, that extra joy. And this year, again, it's so special because we celebrate basically 2 Purims. The big Purim is coming in another month or so, but less than a month. And we just celebrated a few days ago what's called Purim Katan, the small Purim. I think the deeper message there is, if you can't access the real Purim, create a little Purim, and know the big Purim is coming. So I want to bless Reb Sarah Leah to continue teaching us, continue being our Rebbe of Simcha, continue infusing joy in our ways. I want to bless us all to get into the depth of Purim, the depth of Simcha in our lives, and find it even on days that aren't Purim, even a little bit of Purim, a small Purim. And let me end by just wishing everybody good Purim, good Purim, good Purim, good Purim, good Purim, as Reb Shlomo would say, good Purim, good Purim, good Purim. Good Shabbos, good Purim. Thank you so much. Wishing everybody only simcha. Shabbat shalom. Happy Purim.